line. Check the radio, pit crew is far from slow. The lights no longer yellow. Ready, steady, go. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 In love with the ride. Burning rubber smells real nice. Fuel it up once or twice. Come on, fast is the way to drive. Crowds all on their feet. Not one bothered by the heat. Imagine them in the driver's seat. Checkered flag would be sweet. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 Everybody get ready. On your feet. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Crank it up. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 Crank it up. Finger to the sky and a green light shining bright. The only thing I have in mind is the finish line. Check the radio, pit crew is far from slow. The lights no longer yellow. Ready, steady, go. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 In love with the ride. Burning rubber smells real nice. Fuel it up once or twice. Come on, fast is the way to drive. Crowds all on their feet. Not one bothered by the heat. Imagine them in the driver's seat. Checkered flag would be sweet. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 Everybody get ready. On your feet. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Crank it up.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the time has come now here on PT Race TV to get back to down and dirty here on the show and get back to being a little bit rough and rugged today. We're now set to go here in Lakeland, Florida's USA International Speedway for tonight's showcase of the first ever edition of the Super Money Dirt Race Enduro Derby here on the show. Hi everyone, I'm excited Chris Stroud joining you guys here today as we're getting set to go for the action here in Lakeland, Florida. We got a stock lineup here today and a whole bunch of drivers hungry for some cold hard cash and hungry to just get it all out and dish it as much as they can. And here we go on the pole here. It will be Carl Kilgore in the number, well, in the numbers 999. is outside. Seth Castle will be piloting in the 7. Row number 2 is going to be Dylan R. Hauser, and the 2 is outside the 5 as Brandon Minnick. Row number 3, Colby Collins, and the 03 is outside 17. That's Logan Rourke. Row 4 sees Cade Gailey in 27, piloted by the number 1, Kyler Wynn on his outside. Row number 5, Danny Lloyd in the 19, and then car number 015, you may have heard of him, Sweet Swede Melgard. Row number 6 is Thorn D. Zimmerman, the used motorsports boy himself, and the 003 is outside the 002, it's Clifford Bellamy. Row number 7 is Tyler Cox, and the 68 is outside the A111, Clay Atwood. And row number 8, piloted down by the number 33 is Stephen Henning, is outside is the 3, Austin Hines. Row 9, Chantal Throttle Pot on the 10, her outside is the 20, Tristan Bailey. Row number 10 is going to be Matthew Berry, and the 30 is outside the 9, Rhett Tucker. Row number 11 is going to be Kevin Blue, and the 54, the 23, that's Daniel Moynan. And finally, rounding out your field today, in row 12, Justin Phipps in the 16, and Stanley Pottle in the 48. And your field is now set for the action. A laundry list of who's who and whose names and whose faces you've seen here before, and it looks like somebody down there did not get to work on my camera system. I guess we're going to update that sooner or later. So here we go. Field will bring him right around town here off of turn number 3 down in turn number 4. One more time by here, race fans. We want to see them up. We want to see them flying. The drivers are set and ready to hit it up, and we're ready to get this one on the road. Now remember, this is an Enduro Derby. That clean racing is completely thrown out the window. This is all about just putting your bumper to somebody, putting your car into somebody, and making sure they feel the wrath of these things. Nobody is left unsung. No one is left out in the wild. Damage turned off. No instant repairs needed. No issues here. Just get the car out there and send it at everybody. The incident level and warnings probably get thrown out the window, but that's all right. Because that's what we want. That's what we wanted to see. What we paid to see here. We came for this one. You came to see some banger racing. We're about to get it 80 laps to the distance off of turn number 4 into the green flag. We send them our way. And it's already a madhouse. Oh my! And it is guns blazing destruction already. We're sending drivers all around. I forgot what this thing was like. Oh my. I forgot literally what it's like to watch one of these races. Oh Lord. Well, this is something already if I ever saw it. Right now in the lead, Brandon Minnick in the number 5 has the early advantage here. As Minnick is getting hunted down by Logan Rourke in the number 17, Cade Gailey. And the 27 getting an opening though for the 17 O'Rourke. Look at Gailey swinging it right on the inside. Takes one fresh shot. Trying to get the advantage here, moving the chains in, looking to bring this one on by the 27, having a little field day there with the 17. All 3 drivers running clean for now anyway. As the rest of the field behind you trying to continue to move into the chains, move into places here. Chantal Bottle, some damage there. Unfortunately, Hal gets it refired and gets it restacked, re-racked. Remember, the damage is not instantly repaired. Oh my lord, look at the side of that thing, actually just completely destroyed off. Austin Hines. Oh wait, is that actually his car? Oh, that's actually how the car looks. I was like, when did the Irish get it this good at the damage model, man? What the heck? Yes, there's no shame in that at all here as we continue to move down in the field, down in the positions here. Every driver for themselves continuing to battle it on out. It's time we listen back into some of these boys here. We haven't heard from in quite a while. So let's listen in right now with the man we have in that 002 here. Clifford Bellamy joins me here on the call. And Clifford, right now I got a feeling you're ready to kind of take it from some of these boys to Pound Town. It's been a while since we've been able to see you do that here.
Yeah, I have a feeling I'm also about to wreck because every time you pull me in, I get wrecked.
Well, the good news is you haven't been wrecked yet. It's been over, what, 5 seconds now?
Yeah, hey, baby steps.
Baby steps, man. Look at the bright side. At least I left you. At least, well, okay. I can't say I didn't get you right now because Rourke was thinking about it, but there's everyone else is trying to do it too at you.
Yeah. Just out here trying to survive.
So, Clifford, it's a long time since we heard from you, and hold on, buddy. Hold on. You got company. You're good.
I'll just take out Sweet Swede.
Well, Sweet Swede deserves it anyway. I was gonna say, how you been and where you been up to as of late, bud?
I'm just out here wrecking.
And getting wrecked while we're at it. There's my broadcaster curse.
That's okay. Got, 74 more laps. I think I can get back up there.
For sure. All right, Clifford, thanks for your time, buddy.
Yes, sir.
I think honestly we just kind of make sure he gets wrecked out every time we come on the show and talk to him. I'm sorry, Ed Front. I did not mean to actually try to get him wrecked out that quickly. Let's take it down now and talk with Thorne Zimmerman here in the number 003. As Who's Motorsports returns to the show. Thorne, how you been today, buddy?
Oh, I've been great. Ever since I seen it yesterday, I've just been looking forward to getting off work, getting into this race.
Yeah, we have not had you in a long, long time. We haven't been able to see you in quite some time, and now there you are kind of muscling back around the track and having a little field day with these boys. Tell me what's it like to be back in the Enduro side of things.
Oh man, I haven't done one of these in a long time, and it's nice to just be able to go out and not worry about staying off of people's bumpers or anything.
And just to make sure too, it's the repair model's working at least somewhat, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, just making sure the promoters and the promotion set this thing up right, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, we're good. I just seen my tire fly off, and I already got a new one.
And are you seeing some random guy named Shriver just posting a little thing, make sure the clear box are going okay?
Yep, I hear that.
Okay, that's working perfectly, so I'm not going completely insane.
Nope, you're all good.
All right, well, Thorne, we really do appreciate you coming on board here today, man, and best of luck as we'll see you try to pull up the most incidents or maybe get that random win or maybe even just pull a top 3 on these boys.
Oh, we're going for plus 15 spots from our current position by the end of this thing.
Well, you know we've seen crazier things happen before, so just saying.
Yes, sir.
Well, you deal with the one there. We'll see you later.
All right, see ya.
Thorne Zimmerman, ladies and gentlemen, having a little fun with this on the show. Coming around town off of turn number 2. Here he is currently battling it out with some of these guys. The rest of the field tries to get to that 17 of Logan Rourke. And the boys seem to forget that, Rourke. No, maybe not. They didn't forget this time to get a piece of him. But there's trouble. Rourke loses his lead. Dylan R. Hauser in the 2 takes the lead. Oh my. Tony Westcott saying, well, I guess he's got air conditioning with the doors gone. Yeah, pretty much. Jason Neely saying, hoy, Jason, how you doing tonight, sir? Good to have you on board. Oh my lord, the one just got destroyed. Kyler Wynn, man. Oh my. They told me I had to call an 80-lap race at USA International Speedway. I told them, how the heck do you even plan on having me call one of these things again? But they said, get in the booth and just get to it. Well, I got to it, all right. We'll take a listen in now. Some of our other drivers here right at the moment here. Cade Gailey, one of them here in the number 27. Cade, how you doing, bud? It's been a long time.
It's been a while. It's been a long time, actually. Good God.
It has, my friend. So right now, as currently we're watching you try not to completely destroy or wreck your car out here. How is the equipment holding up, and how is it dealing with these guys on the track and gals too?
I'm just hanging on for dear life, dude. That's all I said. Hey, how many laps on that? Like, what, 7, 8 laps? I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, doing pretty good. You haven't got a lap down yet, but again, you're still about 13 seconds back of the leader, but not that that really matters or anything, you know?
Yeah. Be alright. Just need a little luck and some more skills, kind of like that. But, be alright.
Well, it worked until Rhett Tucker just kind of went right by her there. That was Rhett Tucker.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Well, you about had to worry about someone behind you. Well, there you go. Hey, I like that, right? Maybe not.
Hey, still going forward. I'm still going forward.
It's still going forward, yeah, that's the rule. The only rule here, go forward and do not drive backwards, right?
Right, yep.
Alright, well, Cade, we really appreciate coming back to us, man. We certainly hope we can get more of you guys and everyone else on these series.
Absolutely, man. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Cade Gailey, ladies and gentlemen, coming back on board here today. Time to talk with some of our boys in the mix of the field here. Daniel Moynihan right now joins us back. And Daniel, what the heck happened to your 23, sir?
Oh man, I lost a wheel at some point, and now I'm just going for the incident points, and I may or may not have flipped myself.
May have had to flip yourself. I mean, the Spotify 23 should have literally been okay and ready to go. How the heck do you already end up at Penn Road?
I had to get towed. I can't flip it back. Well, I guess I could have waited, but
You can't tell
I guess
one of your
that's...
teammates to come get you. They always can do that.
I forgot, man. I got impatient.
You can't give me that excuse. I'm literally having to be the most patient driver when I'm on this track. You know better.
Fair enough, fair enough.
All right, well, Moynihan, nevertheless, your first time in an Enduro we've ever caught you. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking this is absolute chaos, but I'm having a blast.
Well, it's a bit chaotic, and it's pretty fun to say the least. But nevertheless, though, here, man, we really do appreciate coming on board, and we certainly hope you'll come back with us again.
Oh, absolutely, every time, bro.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Dan Moynihan, that's 77. Well, speaking of other drivers here on the track right now, we'll listen in with one of the only lady of our field today, Chantel Throttle Bottle. And Chantel, we didn't realize you were dealing with two guys over here trying to put the bumper to them.
Yeah, they had me 3 wide there.
They had you 3 wide. You took the bumper to them, and you said, "Enough's enough. This is not a man sport. This is a lady sport too, my friends." All right.
Correct.
And to do so, you just got to completely destroy the other guy in front of you, right?
Yep. Just
Well,
like now.
Uh-oh. Well, poor Thorn. Uh-oh. Poor Thorn. Well, I think Thorn might have kind of outsmarted you there. Oh, that's right into the leader, though. That was still an Arnold Howitzer, the leader you just took in. Well, at least the repairs are getting done quickly, but trying to drive it forward might be the actual hard part here. Alright. Okay, you got it now there? Are you good?
Yeah, I don't know. Something was sticking.
So, something was definitely sticking. It looked like on our end the whole fenders were ripping off on both your cars. Well, nevertheless, you go for the incident points and all that here. What's are you thinking? Maybe it might be a chance here. I guess not. Well, we'll let you get back into the show here, Chantel. Thanks for your time, though. I think she might be a little bit busy down there, guys. We'll leave her alone. So, field continuing to drive off into the sunset here at the white lights as they continue to destroy each other. Oh, Brennan Minute. Oh, I can't tell who that is. That's the 3C. Is that that Dane Lloyd? Hold on, where's Lloyd at? Is that Dane Lloyd? I can't tell. No, that's not Dane Lloyd. That's him in the 9 down there. I'm trying to find who's all who, because I can't really figure out who's who. Well, we know Clay Atwood. He's usually driving his 111 machine as they're continuing to wreck about down there the course. Kyler Wynn there in the number 1 doing his little damage up, his little fun roundabout. The rest of your field trying to hang in there as Tristan Bailey even gets a little piece of the action. We'll take it down now and chat up here with some of our newcomers here. Kevin Blue joins us here on the show for the first time. Kevin, how are you today, sir?
What's up?
Well, it's not much, my friend, other than just watching a bunch of you crazy cats go out here and try to make money by doing it the absolute hardest way possible of destroying your car and yourselves.
Well, yeah, absolutely. That's the only thing I'm good at.
Huh. Well, that's certainly one way to go around it.
Yeah, I'm a road course driver, so this is all new to me. So I'm just trying to get most incidents.
Well, I'll give you a famous line from the great Doc Hudson. You're going hard enough left, you find yourself turning to the right.
That's right. Yeah, I've seen that movie a few times.
It's a pretty good movie, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
So, taking from consideration that movie and also trying to take consideration of just how the heck to beat some of these boys out here, I gotta ask you, trying to go for the incident counter today, or you think we were trying to go for the top 3?
I think the only chance I got is incident count. So.
Or the random draw, of course. Oh!
Oh, no.
Well, poor Staley Pottle just got sent to the shadow.
There we go.
Realm. Hey, you got it down.
There
Yeah,
we
you're
go.
all right. Just gotta get it forward, though. All right, Kevin, we do appreciate coming on board, buddy. Thanks for your time, man.
All right, bro. Thank you.
Kevin Blue, ladies and gentlemen, having a little chat down on the track here. Well, it's time to talk with a guy that usually can race as fast as he runs his mouth around here. That, of course, is Seth Castle in the 7. Hey, Seth, how you doing, man?
Somebody say my name?
Yeah, somebody said your name. It's the guy who usually talks to you on these broadcasts.
What up?
Not much, man. Been a long time since we've seen you, and usually this is a track you're pretty good at, considering you've won a few times here at normal races.
Oh yeah. We are good here. It's a whole other game.
A whole other game and a whole other strategy and a plan to have to deal with here. I gotta ask you, man. I mean, how that track surface starting to burn up down there? How tricky is it getting to start slicking up with you?
Oh, it's slick, but it's this fixed setup is tight anyway, so I'm really having no problems. Just kind of back your corner off a little bit, and keep her straight and mash it.
Mash the gas, mash the loud pedal there, and put that pedal straight into the metal as everybody else just continues to wreck each other out completely here.
Yep.
Well, Cass,
I'm having fun.
well, that's the whole point of this, isn't it? The Super Money Dirt Race. Supposed to have a little fun with it, right? Not take it too
Oh
seriously.
yeah. Oh yeah. Take out some of the guys that you got problems with that you can't take out any other time.
Well, that's why they set it up here. That's why they wanted people to enjoy.
Yes, sir.
All right, Seth. We do appreciate you coming back to the show, man. Thanks for your time.
Appreciate it, buddy.
For those at home that were wondering, trying to call one of these races is like trying to literally figure out how the heck to actually name off every little thing, off every little spot, and actually try to get this in as much as we can. It's not as easy as it looks, and believe me, it's a lot harder than it looks. Well, there's only one other driver we have yet to chat with here, and that is Brandon Minnick, as he is now on the line with us. Brandon, it's been a time or two, as I've said to like a bunch of other people here today, but you yourself have had much experience with these enduros, and once again you return to the favor and turn to the show.
Yeah, I figured I'd give it another go. Done it in a while, and doing pretty good so far. Sitting at 6, had a couple of bad wrecks, but staying clean most of the time.
Yeah, staying clean most of the time, and you know, we talk about drivers trying to get the instant points, but your driving style is more or less kind of just trying to stay out of trouble and keep it as clean as possible. I mean, about how crazy does it get when you're trying to deal with some loud-mouthed, fast-paced guys around here?
Well, I mean, the only way to win one of these is pretty much don't have to tow. So if you're gonna even get in a wreck, just try and make it so you don't flip over. That's the biggest thing. But yeah, some of these guys just full send right now, and you just gotta watch your mirror and make sure that nobody's coming on you, so it knock you out.
That is definitely the case. Well, nevertheless, Minnick, we really do appreciate coming back to the show and coming back to the Enduros, and maybe we can get a few more of these on for you and the crew, and we'll see you then.
All right, sounds good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Brandon Minnick there, and the number 5 having a little chat around the track here, coming on board with us today. Well, we chatted with everybody here, so the only thing I'm left to do is I made a promise earlier to somebody, and you know, I heard, you know, this friend told me, you know, earlier, Thorn, that you were known as Thorn Larson because not only are you a thorn in Kyle Larson's butt, but you're also literally better than him. Is this case true? Someone says.
100%. I mean, I don't know about Larson if he's ever been in derbies, but you know, I'm just coming to the front slowly but surely. I think by the white flag, I'll be straight lining somebody out of the corner for the checker.
And as you say that, literally everybody, and I would presume their mother also just came up and just smashed you right in the rear to make sure that doesn't happen.
But we're still on the move. Even after all that, I still just, you know, Will manning it up in here, kept it straight and going, you know?
It is true. You are the Thorn Larson of Thorn. Oh my goodness.
Right now, I'm going to make this pass for top 5, you know? I would wreck him, but he's my teammate right now.
What do you talk about teammates? You know about good as well as anything. There is no such thing as teammates in this thing. You race them hard and you race them good.
You got to make friends till lap 70, and then that last 10 is just every man for himself.
Is that the point of the whole 80 laps to begin with?
That's my plan. I don't know if that's everybody else's plan.
Well, I guess I'll give you credit. At least you made a clean pass.
I did. I normally just wait for somebody else to wreck them.
Well, now that you probably heard that, I don't think he's going to be appreciating that too much here.
I know he'll feed me a door here, but I think right now we're just riding nice and steady. You know, he'll save it till the end.
He certainly will indeed. Well, nevertheless, here at Thorn, we really do appreciate you coming back. And I guess, as they say, we'll see if maybe Lars can loose up your boots one day.
We shall see. I'll be able to give him pointers after this.
Fair enough. Thanks, Thorn.
See ya.
Well, to the person that said if they could ask me about that, there you go. I've asked about it. That's all the interviews we got for them until the top three get finished up with this race today. So, field right now currently finishing out on the track, finishing out in their place. The Enduro continues on. That's we got drivers flying all over the place here. Oh my goodness. There's only 24 drivers out on the track, but hey, it certainly is fun to watch. That is for sure. And Stanley Pottle in the 48 is currently left all alone. I don't think he knows what he's doing, nor does he know where to go. You know, if you think about it, though, he is a free hit down there, so that's an incident point you can get out of it if you really want to. Oh my goodness, he's getting trashed, ragdolled, and thrown around like a maniac here. Everybody's getting thrown around at this point. Literally nobody is able to keep these things online, keep this thing in track. It's so awesome and funny at the same time. Sherry Stone saying, let's go, Rhett Tucker, the number 99. You know, Rhett Tucker right now currently is, I think, just trying to find a place to hide. Oh my. Well, Thorn was not lying. He is currently in 6th. He was back down in 13th earlier. He moved 7 spots up. Currently now 6 spots. He's dealing with Dane Lloyd there. What are you doing? Lane Lloyd right beside him here. I'm not so sure Dane wanted to exactly let him by that easily, but unfortunately couldn't get around him too quickly. Your race leader is a man I didn't even think we'd see in the race lead for quite some time, and it's Clay Atwood in the 111. Clay has the lead, and we have now hit halfway mark, so the halfway point has been reached. As your field of drivers continues to drive around and continue to take each other for a ride and a half here. And the wrecks and the hits just keep on coming. Carl Kilgore, oh my goodness. This 999 machine is just getting torn to shreds and thrown to the walls and back again. Oh my. The whole thing though is, guys, again, we're all here having fun. We're all here just having a little time or two to let these drivers blow off some steam, blow off some track. Again, they will not be hosting this every single weekend. The Super Money race itself has the Talladega races every other week, and I believe maybe if they want to, they can have this every other week. All up on the drivers' hands here, all up on the promoter's hands as well. But if the drivers don't want to do it again, they will not do it again. So we'll see though. If they wish to do it again, though, I guarantee you they'll let them do it again for sure. Of course, really, all the contents and everything that came with this track is actually free of charge from iRacing when you sign up. So if you haven't already signed up today here on iRacing.com, be sure to get signed up. Only $10 a month for your membership, or if you want, like me, you can do the 2-year membership. I got it for only $99. I mean, think about it. You get that, then you get some race tracks, get the cars for free. And this pack with the car and track is included. You can actually get to race these things out here. So, what are you waiting for exactly? Just go out here and try to race them. Try to take some off-board cameras here. Oh my! Carl Kilgore just sent somebody back to the shadow realm, my friends. And don't adjust your television screens. It's not night. It is nighttime, but that's just dirt on his screen. The television screens are not broken, as you can see. Our camera is, though, unfortunately. Dylan R. Hauser right now dealing with Brandon Minnick right behind him, trying not to fall a lap down. He was literally up in the front half leading this thing and then got taken out. Logan Rourke in the 17 able to take full control. And if they had 40 straight drivers on this track, well, I would say right there and then that this would probably be a full-on competition and definitely a full-on little hassle for these guys. That's kind of the beauty, though, that lies in this kind of race, that kind of lies in this track. Well, Spark me darn and call me dang. This, I don't know how he did it, folks, but Thorne has got to the top 3. I don't know how, I don't know why, and I don't know where he finds the speed at, but he is in the top 3, ladies and gentlemen. It is either a miracle and a half, or it literally is the luck of doubtfuls. Oh my, and a huge, huge wreck ensuing. Stanley Bottle, the 48's trying to take everybody out. He's like, I've had enough of you people. You gotta put it in reverse, at least get straightened out there, Stanley. He's trying to refire, there he goes. There you go, buddy. Get the refire, sent out Bottle, sent to the shadow realm. She got packed back in there a little bit. And unfortunately, the number 10 will have to start to build up some speed and build up some momentum, get some of those incidences. She's got to get up to these boys. Remember, the drivers must continue to drive straight and drive forward at all times. The only times they're allowed to go in reverse is to get squared back up to then get off the wall and straight back in the race. So much madness and so much at stake here again with 30 laps left to go here. It's really anybody's guess who can take this one home. Clay Atwood, foot back in the pack. You gotta be kidding me. I don't know how he's done it again, folks, but we have a new leader. Just what on earth? Like, do these guys like not know who is literally racing in the front here or who's up in the lead? Like, are you kidding me right now? Thorne D. Zimmerman, the 003, has got the race lead. I don't even know, by the grace of some miracle or God, he is actually able to do that. And they're wrecking literally everyone and anyone except the guy maybe they should be going for if that's what they're after. But Dylan Hauser, man, oh my Lord. That too literally got sent skyward, literally looked like a Herbie fully loaded up there on that wall protection. He's not having any of the other drivers here, that's for sure. Well, Brandon Minnick actually looks like he's going to challenge Thorne. We've actually got a race going on here, boys. And the 20 is just destroying Minnick. He's literally going to work with Thorne all day, I guess, but he is taking everybody to the wire. And Minnick gets the payback right at it. Oh, my. Tristan Bailey taking that 5X of Brandon Minnick straight to the lane, straight to the wire. Whoa. And even the 16, Justin Phipps taking a big hit off of that. Phipps just, oh my Lord. Every which way to Sunday, they're getting tore up a bit and tore up more as we go. Play out with the 111 right now, trying to hang on, trying to pull back the reins, to pull back the grip, to get up to that 003. Remember though, you don't have to be top 3 to actually win any money. You get a random draw for a random lucky number here by position. And also, if you somehow, some way, get the most incident points, you also get to the top spot on a points on a little money thing here. So if you can figure out how to do it right and you can figure out how to do it well, you will get that in your future. Well, we're on board here with the number 1, Kyler Wynn, and yeah, I know, folks, my I did not quite get the settings set just right here. Well, I said driving forward was one thing. I didn't realize the one was going to try to straight into one of them here. The whole front end just got destroyed up there, and that 9 of Rhett Tucker is kind of stuck up somewhere there. Oh my goodness. Absolute chaos out here, folks. Absolute chaos. 25 laps left now. And this field has literally gone straight back around 5 seconds ahead. Here is Thorne D. Zimmerman of Clay Atwood in the 111. Sweet Melgard there, bringing it back to the hot laps, number 15, the hot lap heroes machine. It's good to see him back out on the track here, and good to see him back with us on the performance scale. We haven't seen Sweet in quite some time, and former champion in his own right. He's made a name for himself when it comes to his hard racing antics as well as hard racing battles. It is good to see him kind of pulling back the reins and coming back out for a little more fun times. As your field continues to just dish it out as much as they're giving it out to everybody. Thorne Zimmerman and Brandon Minnick swapping paint, trading positions, looking for the lead and looking for the win. Minnick with the lead, but how long is Tyler? Tyler Wynn either is going to get the most incident points today for how much he's been taken out or taken for a ride, or he's going to have taken somebody out one way or another. Even Thorne Zimmerman finally gets taken out completely. Clay Atwood gets around him and takes that away from him. Oh my goodness. And the 23 just gets completely owned there. Took a head and a half to say the least. Good Lord. I honestly kind of wonder how any of these drivers are going to have not have any back races when these races are done. Like, these things are just absolutely torturous. And I tell you right now, I'll never do one of these things again. I've done them like 2 or 3 times in my life, and once was enough. Especially with my new wheel, I'd have to bust out like an old controller or something and just literally just play with that. I would never in my lifetime put the wheel back on this track. With this kind of racing? No way. Not on my lifetime. Brandon Minnick with the lead. Clay Atwood second. Thorne D. Zimmerman back in third. And Clay, not to be any rude or anything, but you got company. And one gets taken straight into the wall there. Looks like that was Tristan Bailey there in the 20. He got slammed in and got taken for a Pound Town ride and gets knocked out. Thorne D. Zimmerman managing to get around Clay Atwood for his troubles. Seeing Stephen Henning down there as well, as you see piloted by the number 33. We haven't talked about Henning all day either. I think he's one of the only guys we haven't mentioned yet. Henning, one of the cats that you've seen a lot of here on Pizza Race TV from the Talladega races there as well. Those little brief stint, little hard racing moments or two, really putting on a little bit of show. And quite a bit of a battle or two as well while they're at it. Kevin Blue in the 54 sends it upside down, needs some help up there. Will he get help? Well, the 23 will try. He's not going to get it though, and now he's even worse for wear. Medic having to swing it around town, get it out of there. That's kind of the crazy thing about this kind of racing. It will literally change in a dime and a heartbeat before you even know it. That's why we're just kind of sporadically changing camera angles and changing around the place, just trying to figure out where everybody's at. I'll say this though, USA International Speedway definitely did not disappoint when it comes to the hard moments and the hard hits here, that's for sure. But I'm kind of curious now, if we put them on a little bit of a smaller track, what would happen then? Say give them like 100 laps a little near, let's see what happens. I'm going to throw that up. Heck, why now? Let's even throw them at Lima Land. That'll be... You want to talk about a track that's barely going to be able to hold like 40? I tell you, that track will destroy a lot of guys at heartbeat. Clay Atwood just got completely disowned by whoever's driving that drying machine. Oh, and Minnick! He also gets completely destroyed out there. He gets sent back into the shadow realm there, unfortunately, and that will end up costing them some time. Thorne again takes the lead, and really, how long is that going to last? 17 laps to go. That might as well be literally only about 10 laps to go. But because those last 10 laps will make you feel like you're literally at the worst point of your life, trying to deal with all the chaos and the carnage out there. What kind of break dance was that by Chantel Bottle in the 10? She was on the sidewall, she side skirted, then she did a little head spin, head swirl, and looked like a cart, looked like a gymnastics routine. What the heck was that 10 doing down there? Oh my goodness. It's really a free-for-all, guys. We were not kidding. We were not letting you guys let off on that. It's a true free-for-all kind of racing ordeal, and even Clifford Bellamy knows this takes the 10 with her. You know, if some of these guys actually want to trade it, oh my goodness, Tristan Bailey down there, I don't know what that Wildcat's doing, but he just completely disowned some of these other boys and girls. Oh! Oh, that is a hit. Oh my, that could not have felt good. Now that I think about it too, what would happen if we put the next gens in Bristol Dirt with these cars here and this kind of racing? Well, that'd be the summer of the truck series. I don't know, just throw them on dirt, just throw it out and have a little fun. I'm kind of curious now. Let's see what would happen if it came to that point. Oh my gosh. We got cars really trying to imitate Herbie Fully Loaded. We got cars really trying to imitate Days of Thunder. It's not, that's rubbing his racing his son. Well, this isn't rubbing, but this is sure fun to watch. Hey, wait a minute, Tyler Cox. He actually takes the lead over. The 68 got the lead. How did he get around Thorne? Well, I did say earlier you can't exactly just expect to win this one out like that. And it looks like Thorne has been disgruntled and taken away from everything. We've had like, what, 5 or 6 new leaders in this thing? I'm surprised we even got to like I'm surprised we got to even like 3 or 4 of them. Oh, and Clay Atwood not letting that 68 get the full advantage of it. He doesn't want him to take it. He's really looking for any opening, any spot he can get on that 68. That's why he's trying to corner it off, and he gets into the 54 Kevin Blue. And Thorne, literally side-by-side boat drivers, right in the mix of it. We've got 12 laps to go. It's an actual bangers race fiasco here. And Cox gets clipped. Lloyd gets him and sends him upward and skyward. Don't Zimmerman to the lead. Cox has time, but he needs help. Oh, Stanley Ballard just completely kamikaze that 27 of Kane Gailey right into the mix. I mean, if these boys and girls ain't having a few drinks right now, I think they might need to get a few in there because this is the only way they can truly just feel like what it feels like to just take these things and destroy their own equipment. And again, it's all for fun, and these cars are going to get repaired up, so we don't have to worry about that, but my word, folks. Oh, my goodness. Staley was trying to get a few of them. Well, he got Zimmerman. Actually, Milgard moved in a second. Zimmerman's put back in the back here, and Dylan Hauser moves back into third. And Cox now dealing with trouble yet again. He's really trying to barrel his way through. This is the obstacle course of madness, I tell you. He's got 2 cars in front of him. One slowing down. What? Colby Collins literally just completely messed that entire move up. Whatever he's trying to do, Carl Kilgore as well. With no sympathy in the 999, he just completely mishandled and misshot this mark. Trying to hang on, trying to keep everything under control and under wraps here. Everybody literally falling down on the last 9 laps. It's about 8 laps to go. Melgard looking to try to steal this one from Cox. He's trying to build some speed and get back at it. The fuel lines right now, I guarantee you, have got to be clearing up a little bit. They got to be nearly done and over with. And they haven't already gotten to that point already. My Lord. Cox has the lead. Melgard trying to get up there to him, trying to hang on. Anybody's guess really who can get this one home. Zimmerman right now is under the tier of being in the top 3. Brandon Minnick's now moved in the 5X, and Dylan R. Hauser trying maybe to look at one other spot here. Some of these guys going 3 wide, some of them just trying to just take each other for a ride. Seth Gassel kind of spun around there. Oh, it takes a huge lick there right in the middle, and he's just racking the points up. Incident points, be darned. Nearing the end of this one, folks. We're almost there. Cox has been caught up to. Here comes Milgard. And watch out for Kyler Wynn. And Milgard gets completely dismantled. He got dismantled by Kyler Wynn, and it looked like it could have been an actual race to the end. That's not the case here. Everybody just trying to hang on. Oh, my Lord. Oh, and another huge slam there. Dane Lloyd gets a piece for his own medicine. Minnick gets a dead shot and gets a good runoff. Cox is the leader. He's won one of these before, too, I remember right. Kyler Wynn working with it as well. He's seen guys working together earlier. Maybe he's trying to get the most incident points. Again, it's kind of like what Talladega and Daytona we talked about earlier. You can work together, but really, you're also kind of taking yourself out if you don't want to win that money. $100 is on the line here, I believe, for the first place driver. That is serious cold hard cash. And Cox could seriously be literally moving into a position to take that home. All he had to do was just drive 80 laps to the distance and take it all up for himself. Everybody down there just banging and shredding up equipment, taking each other for a ride and a half here. And some guys left all alone upside down. You can see even the 54, Kevin Blue. He's got nowhere to go and nowhere to run off to, unfortunately, and not enough time to get out of it. Four laps left to go, and Hauser taken by Gailey. Gailey was trying to get his lap back and trying to get some time back if he could, but Hauser did not get it that way. Milgaard moving back in the top three. We've only got 3 laps left to go. Minnick and Cox trying to hang on. Oh, but Cox has been stopped. Cox has been stopped, and now it's Minnick to the lead. And Cox getting pummeled around a little bit by the 10 of Chantel Bottle. Cox getting, if he's from the 10, and Chantel sends it at him. But Cox holds on. Minnick has just got a few more laps left. 2 to go. Can Minnick hold on? He's got company coming out there. Look out for Bellamy. Bellamy just literally sends straight line shots it through the deck and into the outhouse to the White House. Milgaard is 5.5 seconds back of Minnick, but we're talking about a derby. This is what he wanted. Minnick's wrecked. Minnick is wrecked. Milgaard needs to get back up to him. He avoids traffic. And Minnick again is taking out of turn number 4. Milgaard to the lead. White flag in the air. Swede Milgaard has got the white flag out. Can he hold on? Coming off 3 seconds ahead now, just a little bit more. Down the back straightaway. One more time by Kenny. Hang on to this one. Into the backstretch to turn 3. Down in turn 4. Avoiding the wrecks. Avoiding contact. And Swede Milgaard, after a long hiatus, returns to victory lane on PT Racing TV. Wow! What a race and a conclusion. Tyler Cox will go second, Brandon Minnick goes third, and Thorne will go fourth, literally by a good margin of error in an absolutely wild race. But sweet Milgaard, the first ever Super Money Dirt Race winner, will take home the big cash prize. He'll take home maybe a little bit more depending on how he finished, but he is going to be a race winner, and of course, we forgot all about this. He's a hometown boy in that Tallahassee, Florida region. Lakeland's not too far off here in Florida. Milgaard hasn't been to victory lane in quite some time, and I guarantee you he's ready to swing this one up a bit. Gonna park it down there with the boys. Minnick, Milgaard, all of them gonna get it put up there. Read it in, wave. There he is, the race winner, the man of the hour, the man with the power. Takes this one home. What a race. What a day. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here is your top finishers here. We'll take top 10, talk with about here. Sweet Milgaard comes away with this one after a long hiatus from PT Race TV. Will win it out. Second goes to Tyler Cox. Third goes to Brandon Minnick. That's your top 3 in the payouts. Random draw and the most incidents will be deciphered in a minute. Thorne D. Zimmerman will go 4th, 5th to Dylan R. Hauser, 6th to Logan Rourke, 7th to Cade Gailey, 8th to Seth Castle, 9th to Carl Gilgore, and Clay Atwood rounds out the top 10 out of our 24-car field. Impressive and really kind of crazy, to say the least. That's why you got to get your tickets in early. You got to get yourself settled in here quickly before time lapses and you can't get in then. But what a race and what a finish. That was awesome to say the least here, race fans. What a time to be alive. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take a listen into the top three. They will join me now here onto the show. Ladies and gentlemen, they're coming down here onto the track, coming down into position here to listen in. Brandon Minnick, you're going to come away here, the top driver with the top honors here in third. Congratulations on that. And boy, what a fight and a half here for you in this crew.
Yeah, I had the lead with 2 to go, and there was a lot of cars waiting on me. So, yeah, Swede ended up getting through there. I never even seen him, but that's a good win for him. I didn't even see who was second, but we were racing side by side, the 68 car, for that whole last lap, and yeah, I'm happy with third though.
Gabbing away at least with some cash prize to kind of help your troubles out here. But Minnick, I gotta ask you too, man. I mean, it looked like when we were starting to burn the track up a bit, drivers are having a hard time kind of finding an angle, finding a way to get around the place here. I mean, was the track just kind of getting to be too much, or you think it was mainly just drivers making it more difficult?
Just drivers. I mean, I was if I was in clean air and didn't have someone right behind me, I was running the top. But anytime someone got around me, I was tucked right on the inside wall. That was the safest place to be. So, yeah, I mean, it worked out. I was hoping for the win there, but well, the last couple laps are always crazy.
It certainly is indeed. Well, nevertheless, though, it was a pleasure to have you back on board, and it was a pleasure to see you come out and put up a fight, put on a show once more. So, out of all this, you got a third place finish. Do you want to thank for that?
I just think the guys at LSR, Nueve Designs, just everyone. We haven't done the derbies in a while, but once you got it, you don't forget how to do it.
That is definitely the case. Well, if they ever can get this one back up, we'd love to see you come back here, Minnick. Thanks for your time, and congratulations, sir.
All right, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brandon Minnick here comes away second, or third, excuse me, out of the bunch. Second will go to Tyler Cox. And Cox now joins me here, ladies and gentlemen, here on the show. Here, Cox is going to join me here in second place. And Cox, man, this was chaotic. This was crazy. We thought, honestly, for that last bit, you were going to steal this one. But unfortunately, the power of the derbies got the better of you here.
Yeah, I thought I was going to run off and hide there and got tied up with some guys that was wrecked and wanted to there. And Swede got by me, and I honestly didn't even know he got by me. I thought I won it on the last lap, but ended up second.
End up second. Now I know again, of course, though second place, you still have coming away with a little bit and stuff, and coming away with a little bit of some money in that case. But with how difficult and crazy it was here with this track and this kind of a layout, I got a feeling that really a lot of it had boiled down to just survival to the end, didn't it?
Oh yeah, there was a bunch of people out there you could tell was on teams and stuff, and you had to pick and choose where to go, and sometimes it wasn't right, but with it having a wall on the inside and a wall on the outside, it made it kind of fun and technical.
For sure there. Well, it was definitely fun and technical to see and definitely fun and technical to really bring back to the track, and we certainly hope and love to see more of you guys come back out here if these come on and continue. But nevertheless, Cox is coming in late second today here out of it all. Who do you want to thank for this?
I just the whole dig gang, we kind of do this for fun too. We do some of these ourselves, and we really enjoy it. And hopefully, you guys will host some more, and we'll be a part of it.
Well, that would be heard loud and clear, folks. The drivers want more. I think they may oblige by that sometime. But nevertheless, for now, Cox, congratulations on this, and we'll catch you next time out here, buddy.
Ready? Thank you, man. See you.
Tyler Cox, ladies and gentlemen, coming away second out of the bunch today, but the man with all that comes with the speed and the controls, you gotta give the man his due, ladies and gentlemen. In the 15, Swede Melgaard returns to the show in victory lane in Swede. Hometown boy, hometown track, if you will, for when it comes to running a complete Enduro Derby style, and you certainly just proved it again with this win.
Yeah, man, that was awesome. We haven't ran a Derby in so long, and it popped up, and it's a Friday night, and I'm like, I don't think I'll even be home in time to get on here, and it worked out. Man, that was a tough race because I got behind early. I got turned around and a lap down, and it took me 3/4 of the race just to get my lap back. And it was tough, and I think it was a blessing in disguise to be running mid-pack out of the radar, and they were targeting the top 2 and 3, and here we come to 5 to go, and it was like only 3 cars on the leading lap, so it worked out.
Worked out all right, worked out pretty good, and this being the first ever Super Money race on the Dirt Series, I mean, we really didn't know what to kind of come expecting here, really what you guys were expecting with the Enduro style of Derby racing, but it seemed like there was a bit of clean racing from the start and then the ending, but there was also a lot of just fun chaoticness in between that made the racing that much greater, didn't it?
Yeah, it was surprisingly clean early. There were just one or two guys who were just wrecking people trying to get the incident points, I guess. But then once we got halfway, it seemed like there were, people either they felt like they didn't have a chance anymore or whatever the reason was, they started wrecking and it made it a lot more fun. And like I said, we haven't done a derby in probably a year, and so I don't know. It worked out. We had a couple of teammates in here and some friends who aren't official teammates, but we always run together. We were working together, and we figured whoever was up front at the end, we'd all help each other out, and it played out for us tonight.
It did indeed. Well, nevertheless, here as the Derbies return to the show and return to the track in quite a big way. Melgard, I got to ask you, sir, who do you want to thank for this all?
Just my wife and daughter for putting up with the racing. It was a Friday night, and my wife came in wanting to go out to eat, and I'm like, I just paid entry fee to a race, so we got to stay home tonight. So it was fun. She'll be happy that I made it work out for that. And then my teammates at Hot Lap Heroes, 789 Designs, Shenandoah Shine, Crow Trucking, all the guys over at Hot Lap Heroes, we just have a good time and race. And we race a lot, but we don't take it too serious. So we try to stay away from the drama and just have a good time. Also, the Infield Tractor Tire Super Series, you know about that one, and try to keep that promoting. We just finished our season 2, getting ready for season 3.
For sure there, we definitely do indeed here. Well, nevertheless, Melgard, we thank you for coming on board once again here, coming back to the show. We appreciate your support, and hopefully we'll see you guys next time on out.
Yeah, man, I appreciate the broadcast, and I can't wait to watch it back.
Absolutely. Thank you for your time, sweet. Congratulations on your race win, buddy.
Thank you.
Sweet Melgard, ladies and gentlemen, returns to the show, returns with the victory and a big stake here. Race fans, that concludes the first ever Super Dirt Money race here on Pizza Race TV. And if you guys enjoyed it, let us know. We will host more if we can, and we want more. If you want to join, again, you gotta get into the Discord and know when we're going up for it. The racing is hot, the racing is quick, and it's fast-paced and action-packed, as you just seen. And it's not just this. Talladega and Daytona, and maybe even Irish Super Speedway one day, or even Atlanta Super Speedway will definitely be a big key host there too. So you can never go wrong with the racing here on the show, and you can never go wrong with anything else. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time today. We certainly hope you enjoyed it. And the next time we see you will be live here tomorrow night, as we will be not tomorrow night. It'll be Sunday night as we receive the season debut of the Moonshiners Rallycross League. But for now, thank you so much. Take it easy. We love you guys.